I ranked every Premier League rookie class from the last decade, and one season produced more world-class players than any other in history. We're talking Ballon d'Or winners, Golden Boot legends, and the biggest flops of all time. Stay until the end, because the winner might actually shock you. Yo, what is good? Small wipe here? You know how in the NFL and NBA they go absolutely crazy over rookie classes? Well, nobody ever does that for football. So today we're fixing that. I'm ranking every Premier League rookie class from the last 10 years, grading every single one. Who had the most future legends? Who had the most embarrassing flops? And which year was genuinely the GOAT? Let's get into it. Absolutely nothing. Falcao, 4 goals. Di Maria, 4 goals, combined, for over £100 million. Tragic. But, on the flip side, Arsenal quietly signed a little club called Leicester, introduced the world to Mahrez and Vardy. You might have heard of them. This class gets a C. Some diamonds, some disasters. Now this is where it gets interesting. 2015/16, the most insane season in Premier League history. Leicester City, 5,000 to 1, champions. And they completed their title-winning squad by signing N'Golo Kanté, a man who could cover literally every blade of grass on the pitch. But it's not just Leicester. This season introduced Son Heung-min, Virgil van Dijk, and Dimitri Payet was doing things at West Ham that made absolutely no sense. This class? Easy A. Future Galacticos everywhere. 2016-17, and one man walked into Old Trafford like he already owned the place. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 17 goals. Swagger on another level. Silverware. Proved that class is permanent. Full stop. Meanwhile at City, 2 kids called Gabriel Jesus and Leroy Sané arrived, and immediately gave everyone a preview of what Guardiola was building. Oh, teenager at West Ham, barely anyone's noticed. This class gets an A, stacked with future legends hiding in plain sight. Okay, in the 2017/18, I'm just gonna say the number. 32. Mohamed Salah. 32 Premier League goals in his debut season. In a single season. A record that stood for years. Liverpool had found their guy. And at City? Bernardo Silva, Ederson, and a 17-year-old called Phil Foden all arrived, helping build the machine that racked up 100 points. 100. Also at Arsenal, Aubameyang hits the ground running mid-season with pace and precision that defenders had no answer for. This class gets a B. Not as deep as some, but the ceiling insane. 2018/19, and Chelsea broke the world record for a goalkeeper. £71 million for Kepa Arrizabalaga, the most expensive keeper ever. And he struggled badly. Meanwhile, Liverpool spent wisely. Alisson and Fabinho arrive and transform them into genuine title contenders, pushing them to 97 points, a record for a runner-up. James Maddison is lighting up Leicester. And quietly, a teenager called Bukayo Saka makes his Arsenal debut. Nobody has any idea what's coming. This class gets a C. Some unfortunate flops drag it down. 2019 January, and he immediately changes everything. Goals, assists, that's swagger. Liverpool end their 30-year wait and win the league. And Reece James, Gabriel Martinelli, João Cancelo, all quietly beginning journeys that would shape the next era. Christian Pulisic waited all season and then exploded during the restart. This class gets a B, solid, despite everything going on around it. 2020-21, and James Rodriguez rocks up at Everton with the whole world watching. Kazoo, blue kit, passes you've never seen before. Looks like a title contender for about 6 weeks. Then, injuries, gone. But Ruben Dias arrives at City, wins PFA Player of the Year, and basically single-handedly saves their title push. Odegaard on loan at Arsenal is teasing what's to come. Hakim Ziyech at Chelsea. The potential is there, but it never quite clicks. This class gets a C. a mix of what ifs and what might have beens. 2021/22, and everything changes at Newcastle. Saudi takeover, serious money. And the first statement signing? Bruno Guimaraes, who immediately looks like the best midfielder in the league. Meanwhile, United spend big on Sancho and Varane, and somehow it still doesn't work. But at Crystal Palace, Michael Olise arrives and looks like an absolute cheat code. And Brentford, hand a newly promoted side, bring in Mbeumo, Raya, and Wissa and take absolutely no prisoners. Brighton start their data revolution in full swing. This class gets a B, exciting, unpredictable, and full of stories. Right, 2022/23. One name, Erling Haaland, 36 Premier League goals in his debut season. A record nobody thought was breakable, broken. City win the treble. Julian Alvarez is supposed to be the backup, and keeps proving he's way too good for that role. Arsenal's William Saliba is bossing every Defender of the Year conversation before injury hits. Alexander Isak at Newcastle? Instant class. This class gets an A. Records shattered. Legends arrived. 2023/24, and this one hurts. Sandro Tonali arrives at Newcastle, looks sharp, then a gambling ban ends his season overnight. And Nkunku at Chelsea? Injured before it even started. Onana and Højlund at United? Under enormous pressure from day one, and it shows. There are bright spots. Gvardiol and Doku thrive at City, and Klopp's final season at Liverpool sees Szoboszlai and Gravenberch bring fresh legs to midfield. But overall, this class gets a D, plagued by flops, injuries, and broken promises. And finally, that 2024/25. Liverpool win the league. City are in rebuild mode, signing Marmoush, Savinho, and Kusanov mid-season in a stealth revamp. At United, Yoro and De Ligt arrive with huge reputations, and young talents like Miles Lewis-Skelly and Lucas Bergvall are scratching at the door. It's too early to hand out verdicts, but the money spent already? Enormous. This class gets a C for now, and the dividends are still loading. So there it is. Every Premier League rookie class ranked. From Haaland breaking records, to Salah going absolutely nuclear, to United spending £100 million and getting 4 goals between 2 strikers. The Premier League never misses. Drop in the comments which season you think was the best. And if you want to see me rank the biggest flops of all time next, hit subscribe. I'm Smallwipe, and I'll see you in the next one.